Welcome everybody, I'm Alexander Linz, head of content of WatchAdvisor.com, and I have the big pleasure to welcome you today in front of the Omega boutique here in Zurich in Switzerland on the famous Bahnhofstraße, and behind my cameraman Remo there is the so-called city tram, as the Swiss people say, going forward and backwards. So this is the local tram, a local train what people can use if they want to commute in the city. And of course, if we talk about tram, I will introduce you now the Railmaster collection of Omega and the newest developments Omega made in its Railmaster collection. That is a watch, Nomen est Omen, that perfectly fits to what I just said, the tram. So, high noon on Bahnhofstraße here in Zurich. It's really noon. I'm not faking this. If you want to trust me, guys, it's really high noon, but we won't see any Western movies now. What you see in your picture is a piece I very, very much like. Why do I like this watch? It's something I want to resume in a few words. Is a lot of value for almost no money. So I know that you guys very often also complain, and I fully understand this, that these watches made in Switzerland are pretty expensive. Yes, they are, but not all of them are. And with the Omega Railmaster, Omega tried to bring back or offer a watch to you that integrates all the technology of Omega. So you get the very best movement technology, anti-magnetic, Master Chronometer certified, Co-Axial technology. You get a waterproof case, you get a fantastic watch that has absolutely, there's nothing you can find on a watch that isn't perfect. And you only pay 4,850 Swiss francs for the version with the leather bracelet, or 4,950 Swiss francs the version with a wonderfully executed metal bracelet, leather strap metal bracelet. This is the watch in the way it was introduced last year with the two dials. There is this gray dial and the silver dial. The dial is brushed, so if you look and if we turn it a little bit from left to right, you will recognize that it's brushed. Looks gorgeous. The watch also has something that is pretty special, also in the sense of pretty unique. Normally, if you turn around the watch and you have a case bottom, you would have probably recognized that the case bottom is closed, but you will probably see it upside down or read the thing upside down when you turn around the watch. This is not the case with the Omega Railmaster. There's a little bit of a protection. We are in the Omega boutique and the watches are still protected because they are brand new. But what we see here is the so-called Naiad lock. That's a technology Omega used once to improve the waterproofness of their watches and reintroduce that technology on the case bottom. So what happens if you close the case bottom? You will always look on the famous Railmaster logo the way you see it now. You will never see it upside down, so you will never see it in an angle of 45, 50 degrees whatsoever. You will always see it this way. So you turn around your watch, you can read everything what is marked in here. Anti-magnetic, 15,000 Gauss, waterproof to 150 meters. You can read the word Railmaster. You see the nice, nicely executed case button, but it will always be being presented to you in the same way. You don't believe me? Let's take another one. Take out the NATO strap. I just take out the NATO. Look, absolutely the same. This technology is called Naiad lock, and then something Omega introduced last year. So, and let me also show you this beautifully executed NATO strap in leather. It's of course not a fake NATO, so it is really brought through the watch as it was in the original NATOs. I do have to mention this because more often you see fake NATOs on watches that look like a NATO but aren't a NATO, because they are not with that double piece. Then you go through here. Let me show you. See, you go through here. Then that's a real NATO. Okay, so this is part of the Omega Railmaster, and also as the watch, a real one. So it's a real Omega, a real NATO strap, and for a real good, let's even say very attractive price. Once again, it's the best Omega movement technology you can buy in the moment, Master Chronometer certified. The movement is, the entire watch is totally anti-magnetic, up to 15,000 Gauss. So there are magnetic fields around everywhere these days. You have them on the airport, you have them on your smartphone, you have them on the iPad covers, you have them on little fridge magnets. You find them almost everywhere. You have these hidden little magnets on tissues, on bags, there are magnets all around the place, and magnetism is today the biggest enemy, really the biggest enemy of a watch. In the past it was humidity and dust and shock, but watches today are absolutely shock-proof. There is no more problem with humidity or with dust. So the biggest problem today and the biggest enemy of a watch is magnetism. And Omega really did this development to eliminate all parts of movement that in the end could be or could develop a magnetic remnants. So if you come close to the watch with a strong magnet, nothing happens. The watch will continue to perform as it does when you get it from the factory. So it's it guarantees you that you can use the watch in all, in life and without taking care of it. Even if you are laying your watch at night on your iPad, nothing will happen. And now these are the two versions from last year, and now there comes my favorite version from this year. Haha. In blue, you know, guys, I have a big I do like blue, I must say. And this is the latest version. There were some fingerprints. The watch obviously is being shown around, and this is the newest version with a blue brushed dial. Of course, there is also an execution with a metal bracelet, and the other one is the one in coming with a denim NATO strap, very nicely made. You see, you have leather inside and original denim as we have it on jeans outside. And this looks really cool, and it's kind of a, let's say, very young watch, and it brings together, let's say, two things that are meant to be or were meant to be things to help people in their life. The jean was developed for people to have a material that resists daily life, that is that you can wear every day and will not suffer under daily use. You can wash it and wear it. And so you have a watch that, due to its technology, is absolutely anti-magnetic. The watch is waterproof, it's shock resistant. So you have a daily watch that brings together these two things, the best of Omega's watchmaking technology, ready for daily use without any restrictions, I have to say, and bringing it together with that legendary mythic material, the denim, that was in the past developed to be a material out of it where people started to make clothing, jeans, jackets out of it, and it was very robust. And so these two things go really good together, they fit together. So that's the latest version. Again, 4,950 and 4,850 Swiss francs, including 8% VAT in Switzerland. So if you want to get the net price, you have to take away these 8% and then you will know the net price. It's really a very good offer. You get the best of Omega's watchmaking technology. I said this how often? I don't know. Too often maybe, but it's the truth. And it's a very competitive price and a very good looking watch. So the blue one, the versions from last year, and this is the Railmaster family so far, and I am sure that Omega will add more Railmasters in the future. Thanks guys for watching this little presentation about the latest developments in the Railmaster collection of Omega. I hope you liked the one with the denim NATO strap. For me, a very cool timepiece. If you generally like what we are doing, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, and if you have any comments to make, please, you are more than welcome to do this just underneath here in the comment section. And now I say goodbye from Zurich here in Switzerland.